This is a pre-class video about the words that many of us confuse all the time. You can find them on the second page of your PDF, and your teacher will talk more about them with you in your next class. So let's start with concern, worry, and distressed. Let's say, for example, that I forgot to lock the door of my car outside. I would be here making this video, but thinking about it all the time. So this is what worry describes. Concern, it's not so immediate, it's not so present. It's very similar, it's the same word in Portuguese, but it's more like long-term. For example, I am concerned about the education of my daughters, but I don't think about it all the time, like especially right now. Distressed describes the moment when you are under the influence of stress. So what you are anxious, you are distressed. Change and exchange. Well, to demonstrate change, I am going to change my background here. All right. To change is to make it different. To exchange is when I give mine to you and you give yours to me. So if we exchange cars, this is what we do. To assess and to evaluate. When you evaluate, you determine the value. When you assess, you investigate before you make a decision. To achieve and to accomplish. When you accomplish, you finish the mission. When you achieve, you are successful with your goals. To enable and to facilitate. When you enable, you make the person or the circumstances able. You enable. When you facilitate, you make it easy. Acknowledge and recognize. When you acknowledge, you admit that you know. So for example, I acknowledge that I have to be more careful with my words. I admit that. When you recognize, you give recognition. So for example, my daughter is such a wonderful girl, and that's me recognizing it. In and within. So in means the opposite of out. Within means in the limit. So if I say to you, we have to finish this within the week, you understand before the end of the week. If I say we have to promote someone from within the company, you understand that we cannot hire someone from outside, from the market. Issue and problem. An issue is a problematic situation. Problems have correlated solution. If you have a problem, there is a solution. It doesn't mean it's easy or cheap, but there is a solution. If you have an issue, it's a more problematic situation. The solution is not obvious.